98.3 in studio right now. I got my dude MGK, Machine Gun Kelly. What's up with you, man?
Close these doors. Got these chabelitas running
Appreciate
crazy
that.
out here.
Appreciate that, Martinez. BET Cypher. I know everybody hitting you with those questions. BET
No, dude, I'm only got like a couple of questions about the BET Cypher.
Yo, man, you had some stiff competition. I think.
Yeah, dude,
I think Kendrick was in there.
That was the illest Cypher ever because I was the biggest underdog, and that's like how I've been my whole life. So like just to be like that and my first like real big national look was crazy. If I would, I think it was meant to be because I went in there and I felt like I was the person that a lot of people didn't know who I was, and then everybody else, and it was just like I came out like, ugh.
Did you know who you're,
Nah.
gonna be in there with?
Nah.
I think Crit was in there too. Crit was in there too.
Yeah, Crit,
how'd you prepare for that, man?
I didn't. I woke up. I mean, I live my life like very normal, man. I'm a very normal kid. I mean, not normal because I'm really intense, but I'm just saying like I woke up that morning and I wrote my rap on a piece of the hotel paper. I tried writing it before, but I just kept getting blocked, man, because I wasn't a big fan of the beat. Right. And I kept writing it, kept trying to write, and it didn't work. And I woke up that next morning, the morning of, and I wrote it on this hotel paper. I stuffed it in my pocket, and kept doing it in my head. And when I got there, like they give you takes, and like some people take like 60 takes, man, like legit. And so like but everyone takes a couple takes, and so like I remember on my second take, I was like shit, and so I took out the piece of paper and looked at it, and everyone started laughing because like everyone tries to front like it's a real freestyle, right? Nobody, what I mean, and it's just clearly not. So I just kept it real, dude. I pulled my paper out, I was like, what is it? All right, here we go, got it. And so everyone laughed, man. I'm just like that was a funny moment for me. I made sure I represented for the city. I said Cleveland was right before my rap and stuff like that. So the whole city was super proud. And I actually flew back to watch it with my city too. We invited like 60 fans to come watch it with me personally. Oh, that's dope. It was cool. Do you think that being on the BET Cypher has given you like some extra exposure, man? Like people coming out of the woodworks? I mean, it's just definitely I'll get recognized like airport employees and stuff now on the airport sometimes, stuff like that. Yeah, so it's cool. They still sweat you? Oh, they sweat me all the time, dude. Sweat us all the time. Pull up your pants. You guys clearly have something in your bag, so we're gonna search it 8 times. That type of stuff, dude. Just some fascist stuff.
Shout out to my man Bootleg Kev.
Yes, good guy.
Cause that's my dude. He actually turned me on to Machine Gun Kelly, man.
Sick. Thank you, Bootleg Kev.
Yeah, he hit me up with some videos. I was like, yeah, I know he's gonna be in town, so I want to talk to this dude. And then the Rage Pack mixtape.
Yeah. Did you listen to it?
Not mad at all, dog.
Oh, cool.
I'm not mad, man. When I heard it, I was like, okay. It had and it also shows like your versatility, man. Like
yeah, it's way different than other projects.
Fantasy. Is that kind of like your style? Is that what the album's gonna sound like? Is that
the album's not gonna sound anything like Rage Pack. The album's gonna sound like Lace Up, which was the mixtape before Rage Pack. That's the mixtape that like my fans fell in love with. Right. That's like the whole tattoo epidemic and stuff too. Right. So Lace Up is also gonna be my first debut album, and like the fans love what we do because the Rage Pack was more to support the live tour because we just have a very wild reputation. Bootleg Kev knows like as soon as we got there, man, he gave us some giant Patron drink, and the night carried on, and then we ended up meeting like Floyd and 50, and we ended up putting a hole in our hotel room wall. You know what I mean? So
was Kev with you? Was Bootleg with you?
No, he was with us for the first drink, and then we carried on and went to an Avenged Sevenfold concert, rocked out. Right. And they dedicated a mosh pit to us, which was sweet. That's dope. And yeah,
that was your first time in Vegas, though, right?
Yeah, man, it was insane, and it was all documented. It was on an episode called Kelly Vision, and it's a wild trip. It gives people like looks at we're the real deal when it comes to attitude-wise and all that stuff. Like I'm around a lot of people. As far as I've met a lot of people in the industry, and I'm always disappointed when I meet them. I'm like, dang, you're not who I thought you were gonna be. Right. You know what I mean? Like it's just always everything is so like watered down and stuff. So I don't really dig that. But as far as Rage Pack goes, yeah, that was more to support the live shows because it's a lot of crazy songs. Like, Fantasy. That was a remix of a song that was on Lace Up. Oh, right. But it was just pumped up and more like some stuff to just go crazy too. So I mean, the stuff that the stuff for the album to expect is more heartfelt and the inspirational stuff. The reason why like kids get my tattoos on it, basically that stuff.
Chasing Pavement was dope.
That's what Lace Up is like, and that's what the album is like. So Chasing Pavements is thank you for listening to that. It's one of my favorites.
So I got a question, man, and don't take this the wrong way, but why Bad Boy, man? You know what I'm saying? Were you searching for them? Were they looking for you?
Oh no, I didn't search for anybody. Labels were, all the major labels had a bidding war over me.
Really?
Yeah.
That was like 1.5 mil on the table? Because I know Diddy. What's the deal? What was the deal? What did he give you? What did he give you?
Everybody. I was right on the dot, yeah.
Was it 1.5 mil?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Yo, God.
And so...
Diddy get some money, man? Damn.
No, it was Diddy and Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy Iovine?
Yeah.
1.5 mil? That's big.
I mean, they signed my label, though, so we got a label deal.
Oh, you got a label deal out of it? That's dope. That's big,
so,
man.
But, like, you know, people don't really understand the magnitude of it. You know, it's because, like, you know, we don't use the label as a, we don't use the label as, like, a crutch. So, you know, like a lot of what we're doing, even like Wild Boy, man, like Wild Boy, that the song that we're pushing now, like we're the ones pushing this. We're like taking any opportunity we can to go on radio and just like convince everyone to like be a believer before, you know, the industry and like the man steps in and takes care of it, you know. So, I mean, you know, Wild Boy, all those BDS spins that come straight to my phone, those are strictly from us being like, yo, please like, yeah, we're like, you know, we're out here really, you know, we have to convince them still. We have to convince them that I'm hot. Right. You know, legit. So, I mean, like, we appreciate all those things. I appreciate your listens, and but Bad Boy, I did that because you know everyone told me not to do Bad Boy.
Everybody told you. Not to.
Oh man, I told myself not to.
What were the rumors, man? Because I know a lot of.
We know the rumors.
Not cutting checks.
We know the rumors, dude. Puff, you know the rumors are, you know, Puff fucks people, this fucks people over, all this stuff like that, dude. You know what it is, and so like, but you know, at the same time, man, like I grew up like a rebel, and so like the most rebellious thing to do is to piss everybody off, was to do the one thing was that. And you know, Puff and Jimmy have agreed to never you know, take away from the brand and the project, which was Lace Up and still is the movement, and that's why people like throw L's up and stuff when you see me and things like that. And so I mean they stuck true to their word, man. My album's gonna be called Lace Up, and they're just kind of like letting me take my own creative direction. So they're not changing you as an artist? Not at all, man. Not at all. I think that was the main focus, man. Like, people were hitting me up on Facebook and Twitter. I was like, yo, I'm going to have MGK in studio. And that was the biggest question. Like, is he going to change his music? You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing they think when you go to a major label, that you automatically going to change your music. And you know what? Rage Pack was kind of sketchy at first when we were listening to it. We were like, oh, man, this is kind of different, because it's very different. You listen to Lace Up and you listen to Rage Pack, it's totally different. Right. But we're very smart with the way we always market things, so they know that it's strictly to support the tour. And it's very, you know, tour friendly. Like when you listen to songs, you're like, oh, this shit would be insane live. This would be crazy live. That's what it's more like. So, you know, we're gonna bring it back down with the next single, back down to like what the movement's all about. That's what's up, man. This also comes from Twitter. I actually don't know how to pronounce this dude's name, so I'm not even gonna embarrass myself. But who are you checking for right now, as far as like MCs or music in general? Top 5 MCs. Because you're a lyrical dude, man. I was listening to the Rage Pack mixtape, and you know what I'm saying? It's wild. They don't give it, the industry people won't give us credit like that at all. Really? Not at all. Nah, you're a real. A lot of industry people don't like us at all, which is weird. Well, you got to show and prove, though. I think that's the thing. At the end of the day, dog, we have so many. I saw your tweet too. I saw that. We have so much history that you have no idea about, that deserves the respect of, like, you know. I was the first rapper to ever win the Apollo. Really? That's the roughest stage in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like show and prove, dog. I have done everything possible that you know what I'm saying. These artists got blogs and they have friends in the industry. You know what I'm saying? I had none of that. Right. So like, as far as show and prove goes, that's why I look at it like I'm not like. My list goes farther than any artist that you can possibly think of. You know what I'm saying? Like outside of the, you know, the people that are already doing it, outside of the Tex, the M's, the 50, you know what I'm saying? Like. But if you want to talk about new artists, like my roster is like insane with all the things that we've had to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with the label situation, especially because we chose to be like, yo, step off, we're gonna do this whole project. We did the whole album in our basement, man, in my manager's mom's basement, the same place we did every other project. Word. You know what I'm saying? We still don't have any fancy things, man. Right. None of that stuff. Well, I saw that on Twitter, man. I saw actually when the Rage Pack mixtape came out, you was kind of upset. You're like, yo, people need to go out there and support my shit, man. What is going on? What'd I say? I don't remember exactly word from word, but it was something like that, man. Like, you were upset. Is that, how do you feel about that, man? Do you not feel like people are supporting you enough, or, you know what I mean? You would think having an exposure, being Bad Boy, people think automatically everybody's going to start checking for you, but that's obviously not the case, you know what I'm saying? That sounds weird. Maybe or what, man, I don't know. I'm pretty bipolar. I have good days and bad days, but, no, I don't want to sound bitter at all. My fans, dude, like I said, well, I haven't said this yet, but, you know, well, I did say this. I said, you know, I said sometimes it's hard dealing with, you know, the newfound success and stuff like that. Like, I mean, it really, like, you know, it's tough sometimes. Like, my fans, the fans that I'm used to, are like, you know, we shut down a mall. Right. You know, 2 malls. I've done 2 malls on different occasions.
So,
you know what I'm saying? No artist can say I've done besides Bieber and other, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
Right.
And we've done it legitimately, like, shut it down. Like, those are kids who, like, you know, every word, love everything about this person, know everything about my life, this, and this. And so it's difficult to come from that to, like, you know, so many people were like, yeah, check out this song, you know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, like, dude, we're one of the, as far as our story goes, man, we're like genuinely kids who really need this, man. You know what I mean? This is not like we can just stop and go back to college or go back and get a job. Like, it's like, if we don't want to get this, we have zero.
Right.
So it's like, you know, it is frustrating sometimes. I'm like, oh, don't you see that this is like, we have the most intense live performance. We have the most intense fans. I mean, we make great music. In my unbiased opinion, I'm a fan of my music. Right. And you know, we have all the cosigns we get aren't even from hip hop, and so that's cool. Like, there's just so many cool elements. You know, like our videos. Like, we were the ones who, like, those personal episodes that you'll see from people. Yeah. Like, you know, personal things. Those started with us. You know, years ago, when we were like, let's let people into our lives outside of music. Let's show them me as a person. Right. You know, so it's like, and it's like, dude, we like, it is frustrating because it's like no one knows that we did that. No one knows. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, crowd surfing and stuff like that, dude. That was crowd surfing. Like, after Wu-Tang, that was a dead thing in rap. We brought that back. We were like, you know what, man? Ain't nobody crowd surfing anymore. Yeah, like, you know, but now everyone does. So like, it's just like, it is upsetting because sometimes you're just like, you know what, man? I really wish people would. You know, I really wish I could, like, that people could know. Right. But at the same time, man, you just, that's why you have people like Diddy and you have people like my friends around me to be like, you know, it's gonna prevail, man. Just chill. And I think that the fact that we have such a long journey is gonna, like, make it that much better of a story because people like you are gonna remember when, like, shit was not working out. You know what I mean? Let's talk about the album. When are we getting the album and release date? I really want first quarter, man. But you know what? I'm just now learning how, like, the radio works and all that stuff like that. You know, it's my first experience with, like, a major label, so I mean, it is slow picking up a record, and you don't want to put out an album without, you know, a sturdy record. And so Wild Boy's our warm-up buzz record, and you know, that's just now starting to get. Yeah, dude, it's wild in concert. Yeah, you got the Jackass tattoo and the whole nine. Yeah. The mad fan of Yeah, exactly. So that's where that came from. Everything I write about is like, I mean, even a song like that, which is like which could be viewed as like a typical song. Not if you listen to the lyrics and but if you just listen to the whole thing, as if you just hear it. Right. If you listen to it. Yeah. But even if you listen to it, man, it's like songs like those. I mean, I was inspired by Jackass since I was in 6th grade. I used to try and do that stuff. We had our own version called Dumb Bunny, all that stuff like that. You know, so. What the hell is a Dumb Bunny? Oh, if you want to see some funny MGK footage, like, you know, I'm sure we'll appear on World Star one day. Watch it, dude. It's hilarious. I appreciate you coming through, man. Dude, thank you. Real interview, man. Thank you. Thank you.